Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through PHP files, guys. So basically, everyone know what is a file, right? So basically, whenever you are creating something on your desktop, right? So you'll be left click, you'll be right clicking, sorry, you'll be right clicking, and you'll be creating a new in a new you'll be creating a document, right? So that is nothing but a file, or anything which is other than a folder in your system is nothing but a file. In simple words, you can say. Okay, so here we will be doing some operations on the files, guys. Okay, so by using PHP. Okay, so you might be having a doubt that, so what are those operations? So can you name them? So basically that is not, those are nothing but opening a file, reading a file, writing inside a file, and closing it. So you need, so to do any kind of, assume that you need to write. So you will be opening the file, then you will be writing the data, then you will be closing it. So opening and closing are one of the most common steps in any kind of operation. So even if you want to read, open, read, close. Even your normal books, guys. So you need to open them, right? So instead to start reading, you cannot read from the cover, right? Yes, or the front page, right? So you need to open it, read it, and after that you cannot leave all the books in that way in the open state for long time. You need to close them, right? So once you are done reading, you will be closing them. Okay, so in that way, so these are the four operations. Okay, so for these operations you are having multiple permissions, guys. So I think most of you have ideas about these permissions, right? So we'll be having user permissions and all those things, right? Even when you open someone's word document, so assume that you ask your friend to send a word document, guys. So you open it in your wordpad. Okay, word, Microsoft Word, I mean. Okay, so you open it, it will be saying that enable editing mode, it is in safe mode, like that. It will be saying multiple things, right? So so because it is showing, that is the reason is that it is not created by you, and you cannot edit it without saving the file, guys. That is the main thing. So you should save that in your system, then you can edit it, you can modify it, and you can do whatever you want. So once you are saving it in your system, you are getting the permissions to do modify it and everything, right? Yes. So basically we are having some permissions, so that is nothing but R, small r. Okay, so small r is nothing but open the file for read only. Remember, R means read only, places the file pointer at the beginning of the file. So basically when you open a file, it will be the mouse or the blinking dash will be on the first letter, right? Yes. So that is in only R mode, that is nothing but only read. Whereas R plus is nothing but a read and write, so you can read it and you can write it. So place the pointer at the beginning, so it's also placing a pointer at the beginning only. So W, so I told you what is R, only read, what is W, only write. Okay, okay. So similarly W plus, similarly for R plus, so it is nothing but opens the file for reading and write also. So basically you can do both the operations. Okay, so A opens the file for write only. So basically this W and A are almost the same, guys. Okay, okay. So the basic difference between A is that, the basic advantage of A is that if the file is only not existing, it will create the file. So basically instead of opening the file, okay, so if the file is not there, how can you open it? So basically you can create a file using this A, guys. Okay, so you will be understanding why I am saying these things, because you will be mentioning them while opening the file. So the syntax will be having that, guys. Okay, okay. So guys, I hope everyone can go through the theory, because it's just a theoretical part. Okay, okay. So we'll be starting with the explanation of coding, so that it will be clear for you. Okay, so instantly you'll be, I hope everyone remembers that all the PHP code we will be writing mostly in HTML, inside HTML in the PHP tags. Okay, so you started HTML, then you started head. Okay, so after that you wrote some title. Okay, so you wrote the title as reading a file using PHP. Nice. Then you are closed the head, you opened the body. So concentrate from here, guys. So because here we are having multiple syntaxes, you will be having a clear idea. Okay, so we are discussing about read a file, right? So what is the first step to read a file? You need to open it, then you need to read it, then you need to close it. So these are the three steps you can assume. Okay, so in our theory it was given in this way, in 4 steps it was given. Okay, anything will be working. So open a file using open fopen. So fopen is nothing but file open function. Similarly, get the length using file size function. Then read the file content using fread, that's another file read function. Close the file with fclose, that is nothing but file close function. Okay, so the reason behind getting the length is just to specify the length to show the user whether this is the file he is searching for or not, because that's just a small confirmation, you can say. Okay, so initially you stored the file name into a variable called file name. So assume that temp.txt is a particular file, so you stored that name into your file name, and now you are making a file value that is nothing but you are opening a file and you are storing that inside the file. So f open, so this is the syntax guys, f open, after that you will be writing the file name and then the permission. So file name here is nothing but dollar file name, so dollar is nothing but you need to indicate every variable in PHP with the dollar, and then r is nothing but only read permission. Okay, so basically now your file is stored in file. Okay, so if a file is empty, error in opening the file, exit. Okay, so basically if there is no file existing or if there is no file opened, then file will be storing else false value guys, sorry, false value. So that is the reason why you can print in this way. So once it is done, then you will be file size equal to file size of file name. So here you are getting the file size and you are storing it in file size. Okay, so then you are trying to read it. So basically for this read operation only you are finding the size value. So in fread you will be specifying the file, so that is nothing but you are opened the file comma size. Okay, so it will open the whole file. Now the whole file will be printed for you. Okay, so once it is done you can close it, right? Okay, so after that you can just print the size of the file and the whole text. So you stored the whole text in text, right? File text, so it is already stored in here, so you can just print the size here in bytes. Similarly you can print the whole data here. So basically pre-tag is used just to print in the exact way how it is inside the file. So basically assume in file you wrote in this way, assume that it is a letter guys, so the letter format will be in this way, right? So the subject, the theory, then you'll be saying thank you here, or here if it is left bodied, so like that. So in this format only it will print, it will not mix all those things, like line by line it will not mix everything. So that is the main reason why you use pre. So I hope everyone got a small idea. So just to add one more step here, that is nothing but we are finding the length also. Okay, similarly for write. Okay, so you can blindly you can write, right? So you can write something into a file blindly, there is no need to read it first. Okay, so that is a trick that you can use. So this is the example for that guys. So PHP file name you collected from the exact path you gave here. Okay, so file fopen file name comma write, so here you took only write operations, so then you can blindly write. So you can say that this is a blind write. Okay, so if file is not opened you will be getting an error here, so error in opening the new file. So similarly f write, so you are just writing a simple text comma file, you will be specifying the file text what you want to enter into the file. So this is a simple test, so you wrote and you closed it, so it is indirectly saved into the file. Simple. Okay, so if you want you can even do from read and write, right? So you can do both the operations. Okay, okay, so let us go through that now. Okay, I think here it is just a read operation again. Okay, it is just a read operation, yes. Okay, so I hope everyone got some basic idea, right? Okay, so even you can do read and write both operations guys, just write w plus or r plus. Okay, and then you can read, and on the basis of that you can modify it. Okay, so I hope everyone got some basic idea about this file operations, right? The reason why you are learning file operations is that whenever you want to open any file, like any database file or anything, you can open it using this logic, right? Okay, so I hope everyone got some basic ideas. So in the next lecture we'll be just going through PHP forms, like how the data is requested or how the data is sent and all those things. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching.